because women who have hair loss have still got to get up and put themselves together in the morning. They still have to be in the work environment. They still have to have a full and fulfilling relationship with their husband and their friendship group, and they still have to go out into the social arena and be able to manage themselves, manage their life with dignity and joy. And you can do that in bucket loads when you're wearing this kind of glorious, glorious hair. I'm going to put on my illuminator to give some luminosity to my skin underneath my foundation, and put on a nice bright lipstick and interrupt my flow of thoughts. I've been cleaning the windows, excuse me. A new pair of boots have turned up at Next. I bought them yesterday. They're suede and they've got the most amazing heel. They've just texted me that they've arrived. I'm going to go and get them because I'd like possibly to wear them with my new green dress when I go to the carol service this evening with my friends. It's so nice to spruce up surfaces, isn't it? Cleaning the windows gives you such a nice feeling. But look at the little amount of light that's coming in today. It's amazing. So here I am in a slightly quieter and less sunny part of the house. I think of my channel. What are the most profound and meaningful aspects of this channel? It's certainly not that I'm taking over the world of vlogging and I'm number one. If my channel grows, and it's steadily growing, that is a bonus. But my goodness, the connections I've made with the women who have messaged into me. I never realized that there were so many hair-wearing women out there who not only looked amazing in their hair, but they were just generally, overall, fabulous, beautiful women. Emotionally intelligent, in touch with themselves, giving me loads of tips, things that I'd never thought to try, most wonderful things like that. The comments that I get are truly amazing. Here are a few of those comments and how I feel about them. Often I will open up an email. My email address is lifeandhair1@gmail.com. And they will include actual photographs of themselves wearing their different styles in different colors, looking $1 million, feeling amazing, being positive and proactive about life. No matter what life throws at you, the one guarantee is that things are going to be hard from time to time. They're not always going to be simple and straightforward, and you're not always going to get those breaks that you really want. Hair loss is a huge problem for a lot of women. It's a problem that can actually make you feel down and depressed and make you feel like you're less than other women, that there is something fundamentally wrong with you, you've got a weak system, whatever it is that you might make it mean. It's very rare that people get to the bottom of their hair loss, what's really causing their hair loss, because often it's a multi-pronged attack on your system. It could be medical, psychological, habitual, that means doing things to sabotage your hair growth, or spiritual. You know, no one practitioner has got the skills to attack everything and fix your hair loss problem. You may be able to improve it, but it's very rare that you're able to reverse time, reverse damage, and have your hair grow like it did when you were a teenager. That's not likely to happen. So the option is to live with what you have, but to make the most of yourself. You're still worthy. Even though you have much less hair or even no hair, you're still worthy. You're still feminine. You're still a beautiful woman. You're still a sexual woman. And all of those things can be beautifully explored in the different way you make yourself up, the different styles that you choose for yourself, not just wigs, but toppers and extensions, clip-in ponytails, clip-in fringes. These things just enhance your appearance. They give you that voluptuous look of plentiful hair, a feminine presentation, no matter what size, what height you are. There's always something that you can do. And Penny agrees with me. There's always something you can do to make yourself look and feel 100 times better. Look at these women. As far as I'm aware, when I look at pictures like this, I see women looking so proud. They look like they've had a battle and they've won it. They look delighted with what they see in the mirror. They really look alive, don't they? Look at their eyes. Look at how bright and sparkly their eyes are. I was blown away with it. Their clothes look better. Their makeup looks better. They're gaining confidence. It's been amazing. And of course, I have asked permission to publish these images. Please don't think that I've just put them up on my channel willy-nilly. I've been quite careful in not abusing the trust that's been placed in me when people have sent me emails privately or indeed instant message me on Instagram. There have been some women who have said no, they've declined allowing me to use their picture. I wasn't offended in the least. I mean, it's such a personal thing. It's such an intimate thing. And the fact that they shared their image with me but didn't want me to post it on my website, on my channel, just made me feel all the more humble that they trusted me enough to show me what their hair looked like. Steve and I are just hanging out for a bit, having a little something to eat before we have to set off. I have got my green dress on. Can you guess what style I've gone for? It's a John Renau, and it starts with the letter G. It's Giselle. After all of these years, Giselle still delivers. It is a stretchy fabric, and it's quite a column dress. So I didn't want anything too flat. Well, the wonderful thing about Giselle is her height. Her layers are incredible. I'm also very comfortable with this colour. It's not so unlike me that I can't get my head around it. I used to go to this church many, many years ago. I very much doubt anybody will recognize me today when I go back there. But the messages that I have found really touching and most useful and have made me feel so much less alone in my hair loss and hair wearing journey have been women who have said, "You've really hit the nail on the head. That's exactly how I feel about my hair loss. You know, my imagination also was captured by the possibility of wearing different styles and going from somebody with very thin hair to someone with fabulous hair. It's been so liberating. A lot of women have been wanting to wear more hair, but have been a little bit nervous about it, not really knowing if they had the confidence to do it, and very much taking baby steps. This lady says, "Thank you for putting this video up. I'm having a hard time with my alternative hair lately. For some reason, I've become very conscious around people, even after a year of wearing hair. I tend to wear very similar styles and colours and would just love to experiment with other colours and other styles, especially something wavy. I have never been asked if I wear a wig, and close friends and family know, but I still, after all this time, have that dread of bumping into someone who knew me before with my old, pitifully thin hair." That just illustrates the breadth and the depth of the comments that I've had. The hair wearing journey is a very complex one. It takes a lot of courage and commitment and determination and believing that you can do something when you really feel that you can't do it. But of course the truth is that we can do something if we put our mind to it. And if we can't do it in one big chunk, if we can't be that person that puts their first hairpiece on and confidently walks out of the door, which very few people can, then baby steps is definitely the way to go. You can change your life in 2024. You can change the way you view yourself and other people view you. You can follow a dream, really. A dream. And I don't think that that's too fanciful a way of putting it, because I remember when I first started watching those wig reviews on YouTube, I was mesmerized by the potential. There have been comments that have told me, "I feel like I know you. It's like chatting with an old friend. I wish you were a neighbour. You're the friend I wish I had." And Steve, you're here. They can't see you, but you're here. Hasn't it been that I've often been sitting next to you in the evening and I've received a comment and read it out to you and had tears in my eyes as to how touched I've been?
Yeah. Yes, you have. Numerous occasions.
What have you thought about the comments that I've received?
Well, I've thought that in addition to the general pleasantness of it, that you are actually performing a social good.
Yes.
Which is something I bet you never thought you were going to be doing.
No. I always thought that my hair loss would just be a source of shame and of sadness in my life. And that may have very easily been the case. The fact that I had the courage to share it with the world. Do you know something? The thought of putting up a before and after picture on Instagram would have filled me with such horror. There was no way I was going to do it. But somehow, when I was watching the other wig reviews and they were showing their natural bio hair and how thin and fine it was, I found that I didn't recoil with horror. I just thought, yeah, that's what my hair looks like, and there's no need to be so ashamed of it. There's no need for it to be so serious as to completely ruin my life, because women who have hair loss have still got to get up and put themselves together in the morning. They still have to be in the work environment. They still have to have a full and fulfilling relationship with their husband and their friendship group, and they still have to go out into the social arena and be able to manage themselves, manage their life with dignity and joy. And you can do that in bucket loads when you're wearing this kind of glorious, glorious hair. Okay, I'm going to go in a minute. I've put Giselle up and I thought it was worth showing you how amazingly natural it is from the back and from the side. Now look at this from the side. So naturally blending with my own hair. You can't tell that this is a wig. You can't tell at all. I've got my soft cherry signature red lipstick, some nice gold jewellery. My nails are all ready to go. I'm ready to go, feeling good, feeling confident, feeling very appropriate for the occasion. And it's been wonderful catching up with you again, coming to an end of 2023. Wishing you all the best and speak to you soon.